The Bitcoin price is going completely bananas, guys. So what we will do today is we will talk about the price. We will talk about the reasons for that crazy price actions with which is backed. We will talk about some other reasons, and very important in the end, we will talk with you about a theory where that crazy run might find its local high. So guys, if you are excited, if you are pumped like we are pumped and like the price is pumped right now, make sure you smash up the like button. And that being said, welcome crypto friends and welcome back to Crypto. My name is Chris, and as always guys, you know it already, we are pumped to get into the content, especially today. We are pumped since the price is pumped AF. So before we do so, before we go into the price action, before we go into the reasons for that, and also the estimation due to that theory where this crazy run up might maybe end, before we do so, we want to actually thank the sponsor of today's episode, stake.com, just for a few seconds before we go into the crazy content, into the crazy price actions and the news. We want to thank them for sponsoring that episode. A few seconds pre-roll campaign with a $5 bonus link in the description attached, no strings attached. So make sure you watch that, and afterwards we go straight into the content, guys. All right. So as promised, we will go straight into the content. Let's start things off with BAKKT. And obviously, most of you guys heard about that in the very first second because we didn't refresh it. It has already way more than 4,000 likes, 2,000 retweets, and so on. This is going viral AF. As the price is going viral AF, as we are talking $7,850 on Bitstamp. This is just crazy, guys. So right here you can see that BAKKT announced today we are pleased to update you on the launch of Bitcoin futures contracts developed by BAKKT in collaboration with the ICE International Continental Exchange, Futures US and ICE Clear US. So this is very exciting, guys. We will tell you why we shouldn't get all too excited, but it is still, nevertheless, it is very exciting. So let's go straight into that article, and we will only read a few lines, the most important ones right here, and you have to listen. There is one very important word. In conjunction with our exchange and clearing partners ICE, we'll be working with our customers over several weeks to prepare for users acceptance testing UAT for futures and custody, which we expect, guys, to start in July. So before we go into that crazy price predictions right here, we want to talk about that and we want to calm you a little bit down. So if you're at 100% excitement level, just go back to like 80-90% excitement level, because they are already a little bit more precise right here. But if you just remember back in time in 2018 when we had crazy run-ups, they announced, oh, we will release BAKKT, but then the tides turned, we had huge retracements and further lows, and then all of a sudden they just postponed it again and again. So we had some of those kind of announcements already, and we had some of those kind of postponings also, because the reason for that is BAKKT wants to earn money. They want to have a kickstart with a huge hype. So whenever there are price movements, it's nice, but when there is a pullback and some institutions or big clients of them might be not all too interested in crypto anymore, they just postpone it because they won't have that crazy kickstart. So they are much more precise right here. We see a high probability for this finally really coming into fruition, but do not get all too excited. Just put a small probability for that news to getting postponed again. So before we go into that crazy price theory right here and what it means, where the local high might be, before we do so, we want to talk about another news also very shortly. This is this eBay news, and please guys, take this eBay news with a huge caution, because we think for, I don't know, like a huge probability this might not even be true, because what they are saying is, and look at that tweet right here, this is a very, in our opinion, we don't know it. In our opinion, we don't know it. It is an unknown Twitter channel. And he is saying leaked from consensus. It's already the first word, leaked from consensus. eBay possibly announcing the support of cryptocurrencies on their website. So if it's leaked and if it's from consensus, all of a sudden, what a big coincidence is that eBay finally releasing virtual currencies, it's digital currencies usually, you should call it digital currencies or cryptocurrencies, but let's call it virtual currencies on their platform. Also remember, back in time, like Amazon will implement Bitcoin, Facebook will implement Bitcoin, all of that was BS. And I don't know, man, there is a probability for this not being BS, but with that timing, with all of that coincidences, like the Tether FUD right here, the Binance FUD right here, and now consensus starting, and you have the BAKKT announcement, and you have the consensus announcement right there. All of that a little bit looks like made up. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think that this is really made up right here? We are so happy about that. We have a big holding portfolio, obviously, so each and every dollar upwards for Bitcoin is a big joy for us, guys. Do not misunderstand us, but we don't want to be completely moonboyish right here and believe everything what people are leaking from consensus right here, even though we think that this is good news and this might really come into fruition. And we are excited, but we want to calm you down, guys. So now let's get into this one. And this article is saying, if history rhymes, Bitcoin BTC may retrace to high 5,000s. We will tell you why they are telling you that, but we will also tell you if we will do some very simple math where the local high might be, because this is something they are not suggesting right here, so we will do it ourselves. We will do it with that picture, and we will agree to that picture to a certain degree, but this is already outdated, so it didn't age very well, because here it's ending at 7,200. But we will do a new calculation with you guys. So we want to check out what this gain there was actually in percentage terms, and then we want to check out where the price might go if history rhymes, not repeats, but rhymes. So they are not doing that right here, even though this is a very helpful picture. So we will check it 7,915. It is crazy, guys. So let's check it out right here. Let's go to 2015. So they are comparing it with that crazy pump right here. And we can see this local low right here, 205, and it was going to 500. So this is a percentage increase. And some people might say, oh, what you are doing, it's so simple. But sometimes it is simple like that. And as you know, markets are actually psychology. And this charts right here, we are no TA specialists like, I don't know, like Alessio Rastani or like our lovely Da Vinci, but you know that there is psychology, and the mankind doesn't change. The psychology of people doesn't change. And that's the reason why you find sometimes similar patterns in each and every bear market. So what we can do right here is just calculate the percentage gain, and that was actually 143%. So if we check out the local low right here, and we won't go as far back as this is here, but we will, actually we have to go so far back. Even though the time span here is a little bit higher, we have to go so far back, because if we are not doing it, we are just artificially trying to make the local high higher. So let's take this price right here, 3,368. And it seems like a little bit like a granny method to calculate that, but the price of 3,368 times 143% would equal to something like 8,200. And now listen, guys, we are not saying the price will retrace here from 8,200, but according to prior resistance levels right here, this might be comparably reasonable, even though, guys, do not quote us on that. This is only due to that theory right here, and it's not even our theory. But it is because a lot of people are asking it as one possibility for the Bitcoin price to find a local high, maybe at 8,200, but we do not know, guys. So let us know, what is your own personal thought about the Bitcoin local high? Leave it in the comment section down below. What do you think where this Bitcoin crazy run, this parabolic run up might end? Leave it in your comment section down below. We will try to answer each and every comment. We will try it within the next 24 hours. So that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will see each other at the next episode of Crypto very soon, maybe even tomorrow. So leave your thoughts in the comment section, smash up the like button, and see you at the next one at Crypto, guys. And as always, guys, bye bye.